This video reviews example 2. Rusty Scissors has a weekly payroll of $38,000. So let's start with our salaries and wages expense, or simply salaries expense of $38,000. We are going to now ask ourselves, what are we going to withhold from the employee's paycheck? Let's hold their federal income taxes of $9,500, and let's call that withholding taxes payable. And we need to look at this information and know what else are we going to withhold. Let's withhold the Social Security taxes payable. (6.2% of the total payroll. And that works out to be $2,356. We need to withhold Medicare taxes. And that works out to be $551. And that's it. That's all we have to withhold. The rest of this is we're making payment today is going to be cash, or if it's a year-end adjusting entry or month-end adjusting entry, then it's going to be salaries payable. This is going to be the difference. This should work out to be $25,593. And now we need our second journal entry because we are an employer. And so therefore we owe some taxes to the government simply for being an employer. We're going to call this the payroll tax expense, and the amount of the payroll tax expense is going to equal the sum of all of our payroll withholdings, or all of our payroll taxes. As an employer, we need to pay out, or we owe Social Security taxes. This is our portion. The amount above was the employee's portion. And we saw already that this works out to be $2,356, the same as what we calculated earlier. Our portion of the Medicare taxes payable, $551. And then as an employer, we also owe the federal income tax, the federal unemployment taxes payable, FUTA, which is 0.6%. And that will work out to be $228. And then the state unemployment taxes payable is 5.4%. And that works out to be $2,052. We add all of these up, total them, and that's our total payroll tax expense, and that should work out to be $5,187. So the hardest part about these problems is just remembering who is responsible for what. Out of the employee's paycheck, we take out the withholding taxes, Social Security, and the Medicare. Then we have a separate entry for payroll taxes, where the employer is responsible for Social Security, Medicare. Remember, both of them pay Social Security, Medicare. The employer also has federal and the state unemployment taxes.